What's good, my peeps? Hold on right quick. Let me do my intro that I'm thinking about doing for now on. All right, hold on right quick. Hopefully my glasses don't fly off with this one. What's good, my peeps? Calvin B. Okay, that was crazy. But what's good, my peeps? Calvin B. back with another live stream for you guys today. I do apologize that I did not notify you all about no upload this morning at 8, but I'm here now. Better late than never, they always say. So, we're going to go ahead and get into a couple of things. Today's live stream, now, I don't know what it was. I was doing a little bit of meditation. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing a little meditation, like 5-minute sessions here and there throughout the day. And I just felt like this topic is important, right? So I don't even know, it just came to me, but I just started writing down a whole bunch of stuff, and everything that was in my head I just threw down on a piece of paper, mind dumping it. But yeah, so let's go ahead and start off with everything. Make sure you guys like this stream if you happen to enjoy my content, if you enjoy the motivational content and also the inspirational content, then make sure you like the stream. Subscribe for more content because more content is coming soon. Make sure you turn on those post notifications also, so that way you're notified every single time I upload a video. Now, yeah, I don't have any of my merch, but I do have a Teespring store in the link in the description, and what I may do is go ahead and post it in the live chat. Let me go ahead and do that. But if you guys want to get any of my merch, make sure you check out the link in the description, and also make sure you use the promo code Regal 2020 for pretty much 15% off of your order. So make sure you go ahead and check that out if you want to go ahead and support the channel. And yeah, we're gonna get right into it. I done stuttered a little bit. I have some decaf coffee here. Of course, I got to get my little shiny gold cup for the stream. I think this will be my streaming cup. I think I said that one time before, but let me see here. I'm trying to get the link for the Teespring store, so that way you guys can just click it instead of going to the description. And also you can listen to me talk. This is the After Hours live show. So if you guys want, go ahead and send me an email via the email and the link in the description. Via the email in the description. Yes, contact caliber724@gmail.com if you want to go ahead and put in any of your requests, whether you want to shout somebody out or whether you want to say something inspirational or whether you just want to vent. Let me know and we can go ahead and set that up. All right, so without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into this. I actually do need to share that, so I'm gonna try and talk and also share this at the same time. As you guys know, I'm not that great with that, and let me turn down my phone so that way I don't get any notifications. Yeah, but yeah, this live stream is about energy. Now when I say energy, I don't mean like oh, I'm tired, or I'm jacked up on energy, like I have a lot of energy because I drunk some coffee. I'm not talking about that type of energy, guys. I'm talking about like it's gonna sound weird, and I know it's different for my type of content, but this is a variety content channel, so you will get all types of things, just whatever comes to my head and whatever I feel like putting out. That's the excitement of it. But pretty much the energy that I'm talking about is spirit energy, like how you feel spiritually, how you feel emotionally, that type of energy, your inner energy. And for this, it's more so along the lines of the importance of it and the importance of understanding it. Because if you don't understand it, then you will tend to fall into some type of emotional traps, you will tend to fall into some very deep emotions with things. What's up, Jive? How you doing? This I know I haven't live streamed in a long time, but well, I actually did live stream last week, but yeah, I'm pretty good. Pretty good. Doing well, doing well. Lately I've been doing a lot of meditations and stuff like that. So, or little meditation sessions that I got. That's good. That's good. All right. So, hey, Jive, if you can like the stream, or you probably already like the stream, but if you can share it on your social medias if you want, that'll be very helpful. You know, maybe we can get some more traction on these type of live streams and this type of content. Make sure you know, check out all the stuff in the description too. Let's see. Shoot. Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see if I can do something. I think I can do this. Nope. But hopefully the audio is good. I'm using my blue snowball, which you can kind of sort of see on the side here. But I'm using my blue snowball to capture the audio. So if you haven't seen I know I'm rambling on. I'm just trying to share this and kind of, yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let me see. Shoot, where is it at? Where is it at? Sorry, guys. I wish I had like help with this, but it's all me. It's all me. It says, sorry, I've been busy as of late trying to landscape my yard. I haven't been on YouTube at all. That is completely fine, Jive. I know exactly how you feel. Like if you see my front yard is like a forest. What have you been doing to your yard? Nothing. That's what I've been doing with my yard. Nothing. I really need like a lawnmower. I need to get myself a lawnmower. I was thinking about getting one of those push lawnmowers like they used to use back in the day when there was no gas or electric lawnmowers. I think it's called real lawnmowers where you just push it and it has the blades on it. But that would take like forever. But at least it'll get done, right? At least it'll get done. Let's see. Let's talk. Well, actually, your energy is sacred. Protect. All right, there we go. Actually, yeah. Come, chat, and chill. All right, so there we go. Copy that, post that, go back. Boom. All right. I finally got this on the way. I probably should have like copied and pasted this before, but well, actually I think you can share it before you go live, but shoot. All right, sorry guys about this. I'm just trying to make sure. All right. There we go. There we go. We are all good. We are all good in the hood. All right. So, I have a screen up here for the comments. So if any comments come in, I will be able to see that. I also do have some notes here that I'm going to go by because I know previously on my live streams, I'd be rambling on and I'd be going on and on. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this live stream. Energy. Your inner energy, not your energy as far as like if you feel tired or if you feel hyped up from coffee, not that type of energy. This is your inner energy. This will dictate how you begin to feel emotionally, mentally, how you. Hold on, right quick. My watch is going off. Oh my gosh! All right. Of course, of course. Finally, we start at 8 o'clock. But this is energy that's going to dictate how you feel emotionally, mentally, and not necessarily physically, because this is your inner, your inner energy. So your energy is sacred, so protect it at all costs. I'm just reading off here. The reason why I say that is because people can transfer energy to you, and you can transfer energy to other people. Now, if you look into like meditation and the 7 chakras of the body and all that stuff, which I have been lately, which is how I kind of like came upon this little concept, but I kind of came across it via meditation also. With this energy, it dictates your inner. So starting off, I'm gonna go into that, and then I'll explain a little bit more. Starting off, I don't know if I coined these terms or not, but I'm not sure if I'm the first person to say these terms or not. But energy leeches and energy infusers. Now, this is not necessarily pertaining to specific animals, as in leeches, I mean to say, but this is pertaining to people, right? Now, just to make sure you guys know, these terms do not specifically have a positive or a negative connotation to them, because it could be it refers, basically these terms refer to good and bad energy. So an energy leech is people or things that take away energy, whether it's good energy or whether it's bad energy. So it could be something that like drains you of a negative energy. Like some people use bracelets, for instance, right? People use bracelets as a way to capture negative energy in their environment and release positive energy. Other things like if you know of like feng shui, right? The placement of items to release bad energy from the environment and create a better energy, right? Those are energy leeches. So things that people or things that take away energy, whether it's good or bad. So it absorbs it. Energy infusers are things or people who put energy into something or someone, whether it's good energy or bad energy. Now, for example, right? Well, leeches, like pertaining to people, right? Energy leeches could be somebody like a therapist, right? Because they are, their position is to, in a way, in relation to energy. I know I'm like all over the place. I'm trying to read this and make it sound relatable so I don't sound like a robot. But therapists could be considered as energy leeches and also infusers. So they take the role of both, because what their job is to take negative things in your life, negative things that impact you in your life, and turn it into something good. So you go to a therapist for if you're feeling depressed, right? Prime example, or a normal example is you go to a therapist for depression or anxiety, right? They are there to take that negative energy, so that Depression is a negative energy because I'll explain. You'll get it once I explain the types of energy there is. But they're designed to, or not they're designed, but they are there to take that negative energy, convert it to something positive for you to relate to. So they'll take, oh, well, I've been feeling really sad lately and I feel like no one cares and this and that, right? Uh, and then the therapist goes and provides a unbiased standpoint on the situation, and they provide you with a better solution to help you combat that negative energy, to help you create good energy. So that's them leeching the negative energy out of you and infusing positive energy or good energy inside of you. So that's a prime example of that. Now, these could be, like I said, it could be in relation to something bad or good. Now, leeches in reference to bad, like the negative connotation, energy leechers are there to drain your good energy, right? So if you notice that some people, they always have this ideology that if I can't feel good, nobody else can feel good, right? They go around with the main purpose of draining people's good energy, like creating negative energy for people so that way they feel in a way good about themselves, or they feel good in the sense of, their energy. Like that's just how some people roll, right? And the bad connotation for energy infuser is someone who is putting in negative energy into you or into something, right? So if you have like somebody in a abusive relationship, the abuser is a energy infuser in the sense of they are infusing negative energy into that person that they are abusing. So that's the way that I can make it, so to say, relatable for people, right? And of course, you guys know, you probably could understand from those connotations what the positive version of that is. Like if you got infuser, the positive person or a positive energy infuser would be somebody who instills or imbues good energy into you. So a motivational speaker, a mentor, a teacher, a mother, a father, and those connotations when they have the intent to put good energy into you. So that is like it is. Like I said, I don't know if I coined those terms or if those are things that people have said before. Yeah, those are things that people have said before. I'm not sure if that's the case, but I'm gonna say it now. These are terms that I have coined. I'll probably look it up later, but actually, let's check this out now, just so we can get idea like energy leeches. Energy leeches aren't stupid. They try to hook you before you have time to understand who they really are. This means, so yeah, I didn't coin it. It's a whole article about it's the whole article about like 7 signs you're dealing with a energy leech, and this is talking about people in general. So I didn't coin these terms. Maybe I don't know. Hold on, right quick. I gotta check. Hold on, right quick. I'm sorry. Energy infuser. Energy infuser is a block added by. Oh no, that's no. Yeah, so energy infuser I may have coined, but energy leech I did not coin. So moving on to the different types of energy, right? The different types of energy, the different types of energy is multiple here. Is four, no, it's four sets of energy types and two in each set. So a positive and a negative. All right. So starting off with the first set. The first set of energy types is going to be positive, negative. So, of course, you all will understand positive and negative for what it really is. A positive energy is an energy that's going to invoke good feelings, right? Happiness, joy, inspiration, something like that. Positive emotion or positive feelings. It invokes positive feelings. Negative energies, they invoke bad feelings. So sadness, depression, anger, etc. The second set for the type of energies is going to be intense and calm, right? So intense is going to be energy that is strong. And the reason why this is split up from positive negative is because intense, you can have a intense positive energy, or you can have a calm negative energy. It all depends, right? So intense is going to be energy that is strong in nature, right? So is without being altered is going to be a strong energy. So if you're angry or you're enraged, that is a intense energy, right? Calm is going to be energy that is weak in nature. So sadness, depression, anxiety. Those are not necessarily weak energies. Like there's levels to it. Like there's levels from weak to strong. But for this, like for this example, I say sadness, depression, and such, right? And calm, yeah. So those are like negative emotions, but calm is energy that is weak in nature. So that should make sense. And then the third set of energies is going to be neutral and polarizing. Now, neutral energy does not have any push to it. It doesn't push you to a certain side, or it doesn't push you to a certain type of feeling. It is just there. It doesn't have any type of push. It doesn't have any push or pull. Polarizing should say a lot, because you got the South Pole and you got the North Pole. Just like a magnet, each pole is different, right? So polarizing is energy that has push or pull to make you feel a certain type of way or make you think a certain type of way, right? So for an example, a polarizing energy could be when someone talks about politics, right? You have one side or you have the other side. Or, I mean, there's things in between, but you have one side and the other side for simplicity's sake, right? And let's say you're a Democrat and the other person is a Republican. If that person is talking like, oh, Donald Trump did Donald Trump this, and then you don't like Donald Trump as a Democrat, so you're like, oh, well, that energy you giving off is just like bullshit, right? So now you're feeling a certain type of way from the energy that this person is putting off. So that's polarizing energy. It pulls you or it pushes you to a specific side based on the situation, right? Neutral is more so like you're just having a conversation with somebody and, you know, they say something or they're giving off a certain vibe and you're just like, it's whatever, right? Or like I can, you have a choice in what you feel. If that makes any sense. I don't know if that makes any sense. Let me know if that makes any sense. I'll try and reiterate it. Maybe that it'll make sense because in my head, like it sounded right, but it kind of sort of didn't when I said it out loud. But the fourth set and the last set of energy, now it could be more than this, but this is just like what I wrote down from my mental release that I had did earlier. You got passive energy and you got active energy. Passive energy is energy that is natural in nature. So if you go outside to a beautiful forest, right? That forest is naturally like that. It's not going to be sitting here trying to create different energies to you. It imbues or it gives off a natural energy, right? If you go to a spring with a waterfall in the back, just close your eyes and envision. You're at a spring with a waterfall in the back, and there's beautiful flowers around, and there's like, you know, you can just hear the sounds of the waterfall and the trickle, and maybe there's fish jumping up and down in the water or something like that. And you see like all the beauty in it, right? That gives off a natural energy. It gives off a passive energy. It doesn't have to do anything to give off that energy. It naturally gives that energy off. Active energy is energy that is actively transferred from source to source. Now, this means if I'm having a conversation with you and you're having a conversation with me and I'm sitting here and maybe I'm mad that day, right? And I'm like, man, you know what? Fuck this and this and that. I'm so mad. I'm angry, right? And I'm sending that energy off to you and you're having a conversation with me and you're like, oh, well, yeah, like that's me transferring the energy to you. Or if you're like, oh yeah, man, that's fucked up. Yeah, this and that. So I transfer that energy to you, whether it was negative or positive. So it's actively being transferred, right? It's an active creation, so to say, active creation or transfer of energy. Now, those are the four sets of the types of energy, and you have two in each. So that kind of gives you the idea, like what I was saying before, the type of infusers and leeches you can have. You can have good leeches, right? The ones that take out the poison, so to say, right? Or the ones that inject the poison, well, not inject, but basically take out your good energy, right? It takes out your clean blood, but leaves in the bad blood, right? The infusers is people or things that put energy into you. So you can have people that put negative energy into you or bad energy, or you can have people that put good energy into you. So you get that concept that connects there. But the whole purpose of saying that, right? The whole purpose of saying that is a lot of people will tell you that, oh, well, I'm only out here for good vibes. But you have to realize that you can't have good without bad. The concept of yin and yang, right, is that the forces of good is going to go with the bad, and those two forces, those two positive and negative forces, create a balance within the world. So having good energy and bad energy is going to have a balance. Now, that balance is up to you, whether you want to have more bad energy than good energy, or whether you want to have good energy than bad energy. So the whole point to that is you can't have one without the other. You can't have your cake and eat it too. So my thing is people will sometimes take that to the extreme. People will sometimes take that to the extreme. And I know that for me, sometimes I do take it to the extreme because like I'll be like, if I detect any type of bad energy, I'll be like, oh nope, nope, no, I'm gone. And I just leave immediately. Or I'll just walk away from the situation, which is good in some scenarios, but in a sense that desensitizes you to that bad energy. It in a way kind of dulls the it how do I explain it? It dulls the what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? It dulls the receptors for the bad energy, right? So if you think about it, right, if you're doing good, and some people are like that, this is like in a sense how bipolar people work. In a sense, I don't know specifically because I'm not bipolar. I don't know anybody who's bipolar. Well, I know people that's bipolar, but I'm not in their head, so I can't really speak on in terms of that. That's just like the best way I can relate it. But the way it works is if you're doing good, right? You're over here, you're doing good, you're doing smooth, and then you're always over here, right? You're always doing good, you're always doing smooth. But as soon as something bad hits, right? You're over here, something bad hits, it's going to hit you harder. And the reason why it's going to hit you harder is because you're not used to that bad energy. So the balance there is knowing that you do need good energy, right? But also you have to feel some type of bad energy to know that that's good energy, right? You ever heard the expression, well, I don't know if it's an expression, but if you ever heard the expression, or if you ever heard somebody say something like, well, I don't even know where I was going with that, to be honest. But if you, it's like, think about it in the thought process of relationships, right? Or like not relationships as in boyfriend, girlfriend, but any type of relationship that you have. If you have a relationship where somebody treats you horrible, right? Somebody treats you horrible. And that's all you're used to. That's all you're used to dealing with, right? That's all you know. And then all of a sudden you get out of that relationship and you move over here where somebody's treating you good and somebody's treating you nice and they're loving to you and they're making you feel good. And then you're over here like trying to like scrambling saying what the world what's going on, like I don't know how to process this because I'm not used to this. I'm not accustomed to somebody treating me good. I'm always used to somebody treating me bad. Right? That's the same concept as far as energy. If you're always feeling good energy, then that good energy is gonna feel good, but over time, the effect of that good energy is gonna slow down. It's gonna dumb down. It's gonna be like, I feel good energy, and now you need it in really high doses, right? You need good energy in a really high doses. So you're saying, oh well, like if I don't get this promotion, then you know, if I don't make $1 million now, then you know. But if you feel that good energy, and then next thing you know, something bad happens, and you're over here dealing with this bad energy, and then you move back to the good energy, it's like a breath of fresh air. You're like, oh man, I can finally breathe now. But if you're over here always breathing, then you don't like it's nothing to you. So you need that bad energy to give you the validation of that good energy, if that makes any sense. Not validation, but it gives you it it helps you appreciate that good energy more, so to say. That's the best way I can explain it. But so that is the importance of good energy and bad energy. The importance is you need both to balance your energies, right? I'm not saying go out there and seek negative energy, but like there are things in life that is going to transfer negative energy to you automatically, right? And there are going to be things in life that transfer good energy to you automatically. Examples: funerals or loss or something bad happening to you, right? Is going to transfer that negative energy. That loss is going to transfer that negative energy to you, and you're going to feel it, right? It's the same way as if bad things keep happening to you. Some people get desensitized to that bad energy and they get so used to it, and people will be like, dang, well, how do you deal with all that stuff like that? Like, I don't know. It's just like bad things just happen to me, I guess. And they're just like desensitized. If you've ever met somebody like that, where they just like bad things happen to them and then they just brush it off like nothing, like it's nobody's business, like whatever, you know. And most of the time those people are like depressed. They are like they have this pessimistic view on life anyway. So they kind of accept that bad energy for what it is. And if they get good energy, then they're like, whatever. But they are so used to that bad energy that they find comfort in it, or not necessarily comfort in it, but they become more accustomed to dwelling in that negative energy, that bad energy. So this brings me to the last point on here, which hopefully I didn't ramble too much on that last point, but the law of conservation of energy in regards to the philosophy of energy. Let me say that again. The law of conservation of energy. I think that's what it's called. The law of conservation of energy in regards to the philosophy of energy, right? This whole thing, everything that I was talking about in this live stream previously has been technically my philosophy on my philosophy of energy, right? Inner energy. So the law of conservation of energy states that energy cannot be created nor destroyed. But I had put down, before I looked up the law of conservation of energy, I had put down, energy does not dissipate. It always needs to go. It always needs. I don't think I wrote that right. It always needs. It always sounds good in your head, but never out in words. It always needs to go somewhere. That does not sound right. I don't know if I'm. I don't know. This is the reason why the bottle up method does not work, right? The concept of energy is it cannot be created nor destroyed if you put it in terms of the law of conservation of energy. If energy cannot be created nor destroyed, that means that regardless of whether you transfer it here or whether you transfer it here, it's always going to be energy there. So in that sense, if you continue to bottle up, right, bottle up your emotions and you begin to bottle up these negative feelings. Let's say me, right, for instance, I can speak from experience on this, right? As a kid, I always bottled up my emotions because I felt like nobody cared. I always Never talked about my feelings. That's why I was saying before I have a problem with internalizing my emotions, internalizing my thoughts, internalizing my feelings, internalizing my energies, right? And when I was a kid, I always had a problem with anger issues, right? I would always bottle it up until like I just could not hold it anymore. And when I released that energy, it was like a nuclear bomb hit. And realizing that now, thinking about it now, is because I was storing all this negative energy. I was always storing up this negative energy. Like when something bad happened to me, I was just like, ooh, like just hold it in, just hold it in, calm down. Did my breathing exercises, and I was like, woosah, woosah. Then next time something happens, next time something bad happened, oh, just calm down, calm down. And then next thing you know, something else happens, and then I just flip the script like, what the, you know? I can remember one time this happened. Well, yeah, I can remember one time this happened. Right, I was in middle school, and it was this guy. Like he was not a bully, right? He was not a bully. He was one of those people who was condescending as hell. He always thought he knew better than everybody else. He always felt like, or he was always talking down on people. And he was always talking like, oh, I'm smart. I get A's and this and that, right? And I'm cool with that. You can get A's. You can be smart. You can have your own opinions, but don't oppose them on me. And he was always talking down on me, like, oh well, you just this and that, and you ain't got the best clothes and stuff like that. Like he said that to me before. Like I remember that. And I was just like, you know what? Forget it. I ain't even gotta say anything to that. But I don't know what it was. It was just like one day he was just like, I remember what it was. I don't even know why this set me off. But it was just that bottle up method that I had. I thought that that was the way to do it. So over time, over like the course of maybe 1 or 2 months, and yeah, it took that long for me to explode. But um, let gosh, okay, it took that long for me to release my energy. It took that long for me to release the emotions that I had inside. Okay, there we go. um, like I was sitting in class one day, and I had asked him the previous period or the previous class. I was like, "Hey, can I borrow like one of your notebooks and some paper because I have forgot mine at home?" And like when I was a kid, I was like a video game nerd. Like I loved video games. I would talk about video games all the time, and he was just like when I was talking to somebody else in one of our other classes, because for some reason we all had the same class. Like everybody in my class, everybody had the same class or something like that. I don't know what it was, but no, I don't think like he had most of my classes though. But anyway, I was talking to this other guy in one of our other classes, and I was talking to him about video games, and the next period I had asked him for a pen and piece of paper or a pen and a notebook because I forgot mine at home, and he was like, "So you spend all your time and all your effort into talking about video games, but you can't even bring a pen and pencil to school? Like, how fucked up are you?" And like that was the last straw. Like, okay, I get it, right? I get the whole point you're trying to make. I get the whole point that, oh well, video games and school, they don't match, and put the effort towards school that you put towards video games. Like I was a nerd. I ain't gonna lie. I had like a 3.8 GPA, you know, every single year. My GPA never dropped before a 3.8. So, yeah, I put effort towards school. I was, of course, like some scenarios, I was naturally smart at things like math and stuff like that. But like, I get it. Put the effort that you put towards talking about video games over to school, and maybe you'll get a 4.0 GPA like me. That's what I got from that. And I was just like, you know what? Fuck that. Like, yo, who the fuck are you talking to? Shoot, I don't give a fuck you two. I'm shit. I don't know if they're gonna suppress it. They're gonna suppress this video. Oh my god. Okay, but I was like, yo, you talking to? Like for real, bro. Like I don't care. All I did was ask you for a freaking piece of paper and a dang on pen or pencil, and you can't even do that without making a smart ass motherfucking comment. And I just went off. And like he was just standing there, and I realized that like I was looking like a total ass in front of everybody else. Like he was just sitting there, just standing there. He was smirking, he was laughing. And I guess that's what he wanted out of me. He wanted that rise out of me. But like after that, we didn't talk at all. You know, he apologized and everything like that, but like I followed him to his class, and I was like, I flipped over a couple of desks and shit, and I was just like, I was lucky I didn't get suspended, but I don't even know. I think I blacked out at that point in time. I remember cursing him out. I remember flipping over some desks. I remember like going following him to his classroom because he was like right across the hall, and like I remember all of that, and I remember just like snapping. And all that energy, like that, all the energy that I had bottled up from all those previous times just came out. So it has to transfer at some point in time. It has to leave from one source to the other at one point in time. It can't just stay in that same place, because if you think about it, you fill up a bottle of water. Eventually that bottle is gonna get full of water, and you're not gonna be able to hold it in any longer. So you got to realize that it has to be transferred. That's why the bottle up method does not work, because it has to be transferred from source to source, and if it's not, it's gonna explode. Now, as far as good energy, like if you see like really, really charitable people, right? Or people who give charitably, that's to like that's them giving out their good energy that they have an abundance of. Some people they have like they say, oh, it's just money or whatever, but sometimes it's just people giving out good energy. Like me, I'm the type of person who wants good energy, who wants to have good energy, and I want to give out good energy too. This is me giving out good energy to you guys. This is me giving out positivity to you guys, motivation, inspiration to you guys. And that's what I'm all about, right? So I'm a energy infuser. Sometimes I try to take the role of a energy leech when people that I know and people that I care about and people that I really want to succeed, like if I want people to succeed, then I'll do my best to kind of keep them on the positive side, keep them in good energy, right? So when they need ear to listen to their problems, I'll listen to their problems, and I'll try and I'll try to infuse good energy into them. I'll try and give them a good solution to help them combat that negativity, right? Like sometimes from experience, I can say sometimes it has worked and other times it has not. And I won't get too deep into those situations, but yeah, it's just like sometimes people just have so much bad energy within them that even people giving them good energy or giving them good positivity does not work. Like they have to learn how to people have to learn how to release negative energy in a good way, so to say, right? And in the sense, the law of conservation of energy does state that energy cannot be created nor destroyed, it can only be converted. So there is a possibility for you to convert negative energy into positive energy. And I have not taken a sip of coffee. It is positive. It is possible for you to convert negative energy into positive energy, right? For me, the way I convert that, and it takes a long time for me to convert negative energy. I'm not even going to lie on that. I'm not even going to lie. For me, converting negative energy, it is a slow process, but it works for me. It like internalizing stuff and bottling stuff up. I've learned to kind of process my negative feelings and get over them. It's just I'm not used to it because I'm in the process of learning how to effectively do that, right? You can convert negative energy into positive energy. It just you have to know how to do that. For me, it's meditation. For me, it's releasing the all the negative. Like sometimes when you hold negative thoughts and you continue to think about negative thoughts, then you basically flood your energy with negativity. You flood your energy with bad energy. So then you start to feel bad, then you start to think bad, then you start to speak bad, and everything becomes negative. So for me, when I meditate, I only meditate for like 5 minute sessions. But in those sessions, I'll release those negative thoughts. Like I'll think about the negative energy that I'm holding within myself. I think about the negative energy and I say, how can I convert this into positivity, right? Or how can I release this negative energy that I have? And I think about it. Sometimes it doesn't happen in just one session. Sometimes it happens over the course of like 3, 4, 5 sessions where I'm constantly thinking about it and it takes my focus away from everything and it affects my work. It affects how I feel. It affects my schedule. And that's that's one of the main things that's one of the most important things about energy you have to understand is your energy, whether you have negative energy or positive energy. If you allow people to take away your good energy, the energy that's going to keep you full and the energy that's going to pump you up, that's going to give you the mindset of focus and the mindset of goodwill, if you allow people to take that away from you and give you negative energy, then you start to feel bad. Your schedule starts to go off. You start to like lose your focus. I noticed that when something bad happens to me and I'm just constantly thinking about it, like I'm constantly thinking about it, it's taking my focus away from my work. It's affecting my schedule, so I may not feel like recording a video. I may not feel like getting on stream. I may not feel like doing the things that I normally do that makes me happy, right? You notice that when depressed people, they, I hate to say it that way, depressed people who are depressed or people who have depression, they feel like they feel so off. They don't they don't feel like doing the things that they normally do. They don't feel upbeat. They don't feel in like good energy can make you feel upbeat, right? If you're at a party and everybody's having a good time, everybody's letting off good energy, then you're going to feel that good energy and you're going to start to feel upbeat and you're going to start to feel that pump of good energy. But when you have that bad energy, you're feeling off. You're not feeling like yourself. You're feeling like the negativity is just like taking over the like everything around. You're in a shell of like just bad. You feel bad, you think bad, you start to speak bad, and it's not, you don't feel normal. And that's like, I know that she's probably gonna be mad as hell. She's probably gonna be mad as hell. I'm not gonna give any names, but like one day I was talking to Shay, my BFF Shay. She was dealing with some things, and I was just like, "Girl, you need to chill. You need to stop letting people take away your good energy. You need to stop letting people affect the way you affect. You need to stop letting people affect the way you feel." And she was like, "Well, I don't want to be a good the bigger person. I don't like. Why do I always have to be the bigger person?" Not specifically talking about that, because being the bigger person and walking away when you know you should walk away and not arguing with somebody, that's integrity. That's defined as integrity. It's defined as like having a strong moral stance. Like if somebody comes at you a certain way and your moral says, if somebody comes at me a certain way, then I'm going to just walk away from them. If that's what your moral is, then that's your integrity. It's not your energy. Your energy is going to affect how you feel, how you think, how you speak. That's your energy. So you got to understand that your energy has nothing to do with your integrity. It has to do with how you start to react to things, right? If you have bad energy, you're going to react in a negative way to things. If you have good energy, you're going to react in a good way. So you got to learn how to control your energy. You got to learn how to convert your negative energy. You got to learn how to stop people from taking your good energy and giving you bad energy. You have to learn how to control that. But I know. Oh, we got a comment from Jive. I already know. Sometimes when I was little, I would always bottle up my frustration. I let peers walk all over me because I wouldn't snap at all. And now I realize that my old friends were feeding my bad energy. There you go. You realize that once you realize how to control your energy and how to feel your energy and how to, like, you can feel your energy. You can tell when you have bad energy in you. You can tell. Like if you pay attention to how you start to feel, like if you start to feel sad, like if you start to feel like when you wake up, right? When you wake up, like when I woke up this morning, I don't know what it was. I just felt like, damn, like I got so much, like I feel pumped. Like it wasn't, I didn't have any coffee. Like I had just woke up. Like I don't know what it was. I was just like, yo, I'm feeling like pumped as like I'm ready to go. Like what's good? Like energized, upbeat, outgoing. And like today I had a really productive day because I felt that energy. But like yesterday, I don't know what it was. Like yesterday, man, when I woke up, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm so not ready for today. Like, and granted, like there were things that happened, right? That I was still processing the negative energy from. Like I was still dealing with that negative energy, right? And like yesterday, I was just like, yo, like I don't even know what it was. Like I was all off. Like I was off yesterday. I couldn't focus. I was all, like my mind was just on certain things. I couldn't, I couldn't do anything effectively. Like I was doing work. I was getting my work done, but at the same time, my mind kept trailing off. I kept thinking about certain things. I kept just like just like wondering what what can I do? Like wondering just like wandering off, just like trailing off, just like I don't even know what it was. I don't even, well, like I said, it probably was the negative energy that I was dealing with that I processed it yesterday because I meditated for like I like for some reason it amplified when I was meditating because like that's just like the still of the storm. Like you're in the still, the next thing you know, things just start to shake up a little bit. And I was just like meditating. The next thing you know, I just got like subconsciously you'll block some things out. But when you let your thoughts flow and you let certain things, your energies start to flow out, you start to feel it more. So I know one session I was just like, what the fuck? Like, damn. So I just like I just stopped the timer. I couldn't even finish the session. I laid down on the floor. Like literally I have a space over here in my office for like my meditation sessions. And I like laid down on the floor and not even gonna sugarcoat this. Like literally I started to cry. I started to cry because like that negative energy for me like coming out and not being used to like letting the like because I had just started like not even 3 days ago I just started like meditating and started to learn how to release my negative energies and stuff like that. And I was just like, damn, like, yo, I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this right now. So I just like turned off the timer. I laid on the floor. I was just like how can I let it out? How can I convert this to good energy? How can I feel better? How can I be happy? How can I just like do things that is gonna make me happy? How can I get back to how happy I was before when I had like all this good energy? And then I just started to cry. And I was like, I feel like I've been here before. I feel like I've been here before. I don't know. Maybe like I don't know. Dang, bro. you, dang it, bro. YouTube up here freaking doing shit, man. Dang. But yeah, like I don't know what it was. I just laid on the floor. I couldn't handle all the negative emotions that was coming out of me, all the negative energies. It was just like it was stuck and then it just started flowing out. And then next thing you know, I just started crying. Damn. And a lot of people might be like, man, you a man, you ain't supposed to cry and this and that. Like, I'm a human being. So fuck off with that shit. So anyway, but all in all, like I feel way better. And I think that after yesterday when I let that bad energy flow out and then I meditated again and I was just like, okay, acceptance. I got to the point of acceptance quicker than if I would have bottled it up, internalized it, think about it a lot more, say it a lot more, speak on the negativity. If I would have let that energy stay within me, then I would have been like, yo, it's a fire truck going by, y'all. But that's just like what I have, right? That's what I have. Because hold on right quick. That's basically what I have for this live stream. Like I know it was a little odd and a little weird, but especially for the type of content that I put out, but like I feel like this could help somebody. This could put some motivation or inspiration into somebody to say, okay, well, let me look at this a little bit more, right? It all going back to what Jive said. He realized that his old friends were just fueling his bad energy, right? If you got people around you who's just feeding you bad energy, if you got people who's just being a negative energy infuser, let's put it that way, Calvin's coin term. If you have negative energy infusers who's putting negativity in you, who's always making you feel bad, who's always just like pushing you on to like feel bad, right? You always got this friend who's just like talking down on you or talking negative about you or just talking shit about you. If you got that type of friend, you need to cut his ass off or cut her ass off. Because you don't need that. You need that good energy. You need somebody who's going to make you feel good. You need people in your circle who's going to pump you up with that good energy. Every time you get around them, you're like, dang, like I'm motivational when I get around them. Like I feel inspired when I get around them. Like I feel good when I get around them. I'm not feeling bad. I'm not feeling outside of myself. You got to realize that people give off good energy and people give off bad energy. You got to know what bad energy is acceptable and what bad energy is not. It's hard when it's bad energy being the term, but is some bad energy you can't avoid. Some bad energy you can't avoid. So that's all I got. I think I talked long enough. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys like this. If you happen to like this stream and you happen to like this type of content, make sure you let me know in the live chat or in the comment section below if you are watching this after the stream. But slap a like on it. Make sure you subscribe for more content. More content is coming soon. And make sure you turn on those post notifications. If you guys want to check out my Teespring store, that link is in the description. It's also in the live chat if you haven't saw that. But teespring.com/stores, plural. So STORES/Brandon Retails. Brandon-Retails. So BRANDON-RETAILS. There you go. Make sure you use Regal 2020, the promo code make sure you use the promo code Regal 2020 for 15% off of your entire order. So, yeah. Also, we got other support options in the description below. We got 2 direct donation links, one via PayPal, one via Cash App. Cash App name is #Caliber724. And then we also have a few affiliate links, which you don't have to pay any extra money for. It's just you signing up for services, and we get a commission for referring you to those services. We got Cash App. If you sign up via Cash App, via my link, or if you sign up for Cash App via my link, you get a free $5, or you get a $5. Or actually, I was saying that wrong. If you sign up for if you sign up for Cash App via my link, we both will get $5 in our account. I just read that. the My referral link is in the description. Robinhood, if you sign up via my Robinhood link, then you'll get a free stock. I'll get a free stock, so we both benefit from that. Uber Eats, if you're hungry, guys, make sure you sign up via my link. You get a free or you get a, I keep saying free. You get a $7 off of your first order when you sign up with Uber Eats via my link. Only new users, so yeah. Yeah. But that's about it. I'm gonna start rambling. That's about it. That's all I got. Don't forget to be brilliant, stay inspired. You guys know what it is. Yes, you know what it is. Good energy lovers. You know what I'm saying? And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that stream. I surely did. Had to write that all out.